Introducing a new podcast. Karen Hunter is awesome.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. So check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.
Karen Hunter is awesome. A new podcast from Karen Hunter.
And all the flags will be at half-staff for many of them because Jimmy Carter died. Now, I got to tell you, Jimmy Carter, people go back and forth and say he was a bad president or a good president. I'm not qualified to even speak on that. But I'll tell you this. I was in the Middle East years ago. After I quit my show, I was trying to find out what I wanted to do with my life. And while I was there, Jimmy Carter flew to Israel. So everybody in the region was talking about a former American president being in the Middle East. And while he was in Israel, a book of his was released, and its title was very controversial in Israel. And the title of the book was Palestine, Peace, Not Apartheid. And people were very mad in Israel. There was a lot of mean stories that came out in the paper, but some people were supportive. And while he was there, Jimmy Carter said, I want to go to the Palestinian territory. And the Israeli government said it's too dangerous. And if you go, we cannot protect you. And man, Jimmy Carter went anyway. I will never forget the images of a former American president walking with little to no security while thousands of Palestinians were cheering him on. And when I saw that picture, it brought tears to my eyes. I said, I don't know if that's a good president, but that right there, I am sure is a great man. It made me feel very proud. The presidency is no place for petty people. So Donald Trump, I know you watch the show. Man, remember, whether people voted for you or not, they're all counting on you. Whether they like you or not, they're all counting on you. The whole world is counting on you. I mean this when I say this. Good luck. Please do better next time. Please, all of us, do better next time. Do not forget your humanity, and please have empathy for displaced people, whether they're in the Palisades or Palestine. Thank you very much, and good night.
I was not expecting that. Welcome back. Hottest show in the galaxy. That was Dave Chappelle, Saturday Night Live. I tuned in, had low expectations, got distracted a little bit because his penis was very prevalent. I was like, why is his dick right there? And I got distracted. So but I had to focus. Then I got distracted again. Then I came back and I was like, wow, he really nailed it. And, all throughout the show, though, the whole show, we did the balloon pop thing with being a pimp. He did a house on fire, and the father that was problematic and may have had a double life and how people getting stuff out the walls. I mean, he was really good. I was surprised and pleasantly so because, he's always on other stuff. And I thought he was low-key MAGA. I wasn't sure. So that gave me, I was like, oh, because there is a thing right now. We're in a nation. Let me tell you, Roderick Morrow is here. I went to the movies yesterday to see Keke Palmer and SZA.
Yes.
Oh, my God. 9 o'clock in the morning. I went to a 9 o'clock matinee, because I don't want to be around people.
Right.
I got my seat. I'm good. So I'm coming in and there's like this crowd in the hallway, like looking at their tickets. And I'm like, get out the way. Movie starting, move. I get in and they come in and there are not any black people in there. So I'm like, why are they watching? And then now I'm spending the movie with my arms folded. Like, what y'all laughing at? Because this movie is so us. There's like a lot of inside. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. One of them days. So Cat Williams, like there's some cultural references. It's just so funny and smart. But I was like, what are they getting out of it? So I was feeling some ways. I felt like I was interloped onto, it's like, this is our movie. I just came here to have joy. Now I have to check y'all to see if y'all laughing at the right parts, or if you laughing at why are you laughing, why are you here? Like, I wanted to ask them, why did you come see this movie? But then I was like, isn't this what we want? And this, the movie made his money back, so I'm happy. But I'm like, everything now is kind of not triggering, but I'm on high alert. And I don't want to be on high alert, but I am.
Well, I feel like everything that is successful in America, whiteness has to consume it in order for it to make the vast levels of success that it has, right? Like, Black people represent 13-14% of the population. Even when we spend all our money on something, it's still like, like I remember when Black Panther came out and people was like, this one's for us. And I said, guys, it's Marvel. White folk gonna be up in there. It's for us for sure, but it ain't blacks only. There ain't no signs outside. But also, like, I've always thought that white people's capacity to understand blackness has always been underrated. It's even the racist ones. The racism is what lets you know for sure that they do understand. That's when you really be like, oh, y'all know the codes, y'all know everything when y'all want to, because y'all be figuring out the best ways to disrupt our perfect insular freedom over here by ourselves. Y'all be finding the ways. Oh, we're just talking millennial speak online. No, you're talking Black people speak. You called it something else. You know what the word woke means because you have to know what it means in order to destroy what it meant, right? So it is like a very true thing. And my personal like politics to it is that I have refused for years now to allow them in my space of any consideration of how it looks to them. I just don't. I can't. I won't. It's not because that ain't freedom to me. And I know, and I'm not knocking Black people that feel differently. Like, hey, check them, monitor them if you want. I feel like they're ungovernable. So I'm not wasting my time doing something that's not gonna help. So I'll just be like, I had a good time at the movie, and that's all I got.
Yes, thank you for that. It's so Snoop rapping with the white people using the N-word.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, what the hell?
Yeah,
Dude.
I wouldn't have done it myself, but at the same time, I don't like that it is very disappointing to see people like that accept the money, accept the check, and go over there and make this look a little more palatable. You know what I mean? And especially when you zoom out and look past that stage at who's in that room, and it ain't none of us in there cheering that crap on. But at the same time, when we talk about saying the N-word in front of white people for music, we lost that battle a long time ago.
Introducing a new podcast. Karen Hunter is awesome.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. So check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.
Karen Hunter is awesome. A new podcast from Karen Hunter.